What's up everybody, Chris here with eBay Life, and I am going to show you some videos, or not some videos, some items that I bought at yard sales this weekend. But first I want to talk a little bit about eBay bookkeeping. Now, there's some things to consider when selling on eBay, and number one is reporting income. eBay is only going to send you a 1099 for your taxes if you've sold over 200 items and made over $20,000. $20,000 is quite a lot, especially for a new seller on eBay. But technically, according to the IRS, you do still have to report your income. So it's very important to have some bookkeeping. I just have a little composition notebook. I don't think you can read it, but it literally just says eBay bookkeeping. And some things to keep track of is you have to report based on the total sale, the total value of what the buyer pays you. So however much they pay for the item, plus shipping if you charge for shipping, all that goes into the total sale. Now there are a lot of fees that you have to remember too. And so in my book I have total sale, PayPal fees, eBay fees, shipping fees, total profit. And that's going to be important because those fees you can write off as business expenses, and so it changes how much you have to pay on your taxes. Now, you also want to write down expenses as like how much you pay for items, because those can be written off as expenses too to cover all your profits. You know how much money you made. The IRS knows how much of that needs to be taxed and all that. If you don't report your fees, then you're going to get taxed a lot more, maybe not even make any profit, because they're taking so much taxes out of just the sales. But don't try and not report it. That's not a good idea. You don't want to get in trouble with the IRS. So it's very important to keep up with those. Now for the fees, you have to remember that you do have PayPal fees and eBay fees. This is a mistake I made when I first started. I noticed the fee on PayPal, and I figured, oh, that is the eBay fee. I was kind of confused because it wasn't always 10%. It was a little more, a little less. And I realized that there are PayPal fees and there are eBay fees. So you have to make sure about that. You have to think about that when you're listing items, when you're pricing items. How much did you pay for? How much is the PayPal fee going to be? How much is the eBay fee going to be? You need to think about those things so that way you can make a profit and you're not actually losing any money. And also think about shipping. How much is it going to cost you to ship an item? Are you charging for shipping? Are you having them pay, or are you giving them free shipping? So those are important things to consider. I actually had one item where I actually lost money, and it was only 8 cents. I mean, it wasn't a big deal. I have so much inventory, like some of these boxes and stuff you see over here. This is all this half of the room over here that y'all can't even see is just junk that I'm supposed to be selling that people have thrown on me. They're like, here, take this, sell it, see if you can make some money off of it. I'm just trying to get rid of items. I want to become a top rated seller. For that you have to have sold over 100 items, and you have to have had made $1,000. I'm currently at $260 and I'm at 30 items. I'm selling a lot of items really cheap just because I want to get this junk out of here. A lot of it isn't worth a whole lot. There are a lot of items that I've listed that haven't sold. Now another fee that you have to think about is your listing fees. If you list over 50 items, there's going to be a listing fee of 30 cents. Because you do get 50 free listings every month. Sometimes they run deals, like they ran a deal right after I first started giving you 500 free listings. Definitely took advantage of that. I posted over 100 items in 2 days. It was only like a 3-day period that they would allow it, so I was just listing stuff like crazy. But for the listing fees, an interesting thing to keep in mind, eBay is interested in making as much money as possible. If you list something as a buy it now and somebody buys it, as far as eBay knows, they could have made more money. So eBay likes it when you list things for auction because they know they're going to get the most money they can get out of it if people are bidding on it and have it up for auction. So if you list an auction, you do still have to pay the 30 cents, but if it is successful and the item sells, you get 30 cents credit, so therefore you really didn't pay any listing fees. Listing fees are also something else you want to keep track of in your bookkeeping. I keep a tally of how many items I paid a listing fee for, and then under it I write minus and keep tallies of how many were successful auctions, so those go away. And then at the end of the month I write it in the book, June listing fees $30 or whatever. Me personally, at the start of the month, I like to use up all 50 listings, and then I list 2 items a day. You do want to be listing every day. eBay is going to recognize that. You're going to have more views, more sales, and the more frequently you have sales, the better eBay will promote you as a seller. So that's very important. Now let's get into some of the items that I sold or bought this weekend. The 2 iPad cases that I showed in the last video, I paid $15 for both of them. I sold both of them. I listed them each at auction for $10 each. One sold for $13.50, one sold for $12.50. After shipping and fees, my total profit and subtracting the $15 I paid for it, total profit was $1.07. Not a lot, but hey, I made my money back. I didn't lose any money. I made $1. 2 more items that are listed, so that way that helps me get closer to a top rated seller. It's $26 that went on there, getting me closer to a top rated seller. So that was great. This weekend I only actually bought 1 item to sell, and that is this shirt. It doesn't look as bright on the camera, but it's actually a very bright pink. Brand new, still has the tags. I bought this at a Christian outreach center. It is a breast cancer awareness shirt. You could tell it was listed at a Hayes closing sale. The original price is $26.99. The Hayes sale price was $22.99. I bought this at the Christian Outreach Center for $4. I have it listed at $19.99 on eBay right now. So we'll see if that sells. Very nice shirt. It's a kid's extra large. Honestly, I would probably wear it if it was an adult medium, but it's too small for me. Now this next one, like I said, that's the only item I actually bought to sell. This is a nice shirt. It has the tag still on it for $21. I paid $7 for this. This shirt is for me. I really like it. It's really nice. I could probably sell it, and I've really considered it because they do have a lot more shirts like this. This is at the Sell Barn in BB. So I've really considered selling it because I could always go back and just buy a new one if it does sell, like attempt to sell it. If it does sell for, say, $15, I could go buy me a new one, and I could buy more to sell because they always have these. They also have a lot of JBL jeans that still have the sticker on them for like $59.99, and they're selling them for like $7 a piece. That's what I paid for this shirt. It was listed at $21, and I got it for $7. So that's pretty good. Now, the next item I bought, which I'm very happy about this one, is this guy here, a PlayStation 4. Yep. I had a PS3. I never actually upgraded to the PS4. So I bought that this weekend. I paid $160 for it, which is a pretty good price for a PlayStation 4. I also got a bunch of games here. I didn't get some of the newest games because I didn't want to pay like more expensive price. All of these I bought at the Sell Barn, so they're probably all used. All of them are open except one. One is brand new, not even opened. I got NBA 2K16, Madden 2016, Plants vs. Zombies 1 and 2. I've played this game on my phone. I love it. I was like, extra $10, let's buy both of them. Plants vs. Zombie 2 is the one that wasn't open. I bought Evolve and NHL 17. Not really a big hockey fan. I don't think I've ever played any of the hockey games, but my fiance wanted this one, so I bought it for her. That one alone is trending on eBay for like $25. Plants vs. Zombies 2 is trending for about $20. Plants vs. Zombies 1 about 10. The 2K16 and Madden 16 are both $15, $20 a piece. Evolve is only going for like $5. I've heard it's decent, but not great. But it looked interesting, so I decided to get it and try it out anyway. So I paid $90 for all 6 of these games. I could probably turn around and sell them for 140, 150 if I wanted to. I'm not really going to try to though. Those I'm keeping for myself. But that's some of the stuff that I bought this week. I sold the house shoes that you saw in the last video with that I bought with the fishing pole for $34. I sold those house shoes for $10. My stepdad decided not to buy the fishing pole, so I do still have a 9-foot river rod for sale for $50. There are a couple people watching the life jackets that I've shown in the last video. I bought them for $5 a piece. I have them listed together for $45. Probably going to cost me about $20 to ship. So I could still be looking at about a $20 profit. So things are going well with the eBay business. I'm getting closer to becoming a top rated seller. Over a quarter of the way there. Thanks for watching, guys. I will see you next week in the next video. Thanks for watching.